Janie, I've done a lot of these. I used to do them. I used to work on television.
No.
Yep. And it
I
was
didn't know
exciting.
that.
And I would do these interviews and I would talk with people who had been on the Livea program for a long time and had seen just a really remarkable transformation, of course, in their health, but also in their confidence. You are at the beginning of your Livea journey. I have
Yes.
seen the other things that you have journeyed on in hopes of sort of reclaiming control of your health.
Right.
So let's talk about Livea. Why Livea? Of all the programs that are out there, what drew you to Livea?
Well, I mean, I am an incredible starter. So I have started approximately 893 diets in my adult life. Finishing is another story. And so that was one of the reasons I love Livea, because they are committed to coaching you through the finish line. And so one of the actual biggest draws for me was seeing that they weren't just going to get my weight off, but then for an entire year afterwards, they're like, we're with you and we will coach you how to live this lifestyle. And that's exciting to me because I need to finish.
Yeah, I'm a great starter too. Anybody can get motivated at the beginning, but discipline is an entirely different thing. And it's interesting that you chose the words there, finish through the finish line, because it's not they take you to the finish line, but maybe you accomplish a goal, you lose X amount of pounds that you feel great about, but then if you don't stick to that plan, that's the rinse and repeat of most diets out there. Is you lose it, you get excited, you tell your Facebook friends, and then you stop posting pictures because 6 months later you're like, guess what? The weight has returned.
Your circulation's getting cut off. You got to quit posting photos.
Let me ask about the coaching. You've actually been involved in some of these coaching sessions, and you were always looking for someone to push you. What have the coaching sessions been like at Livea already?
I love them. I mean, I feel like at home, I have 3 kids, so I feel like I'm a forever coach when I'm at home. I am constantly coaching kids out the door, when they get in, what they've got to do, planning everything for them. And I love, it just actually feels good. It feels relaxing to me to walk into a room, sit down with someone for 20 minutes and have them say, let me tell you what you can do. Someone who can help me make the decision. That is huge for me. And so that's one of my favorite parts of the week is just going and sitting with them. They sit down with you, they coach you through what are the events you have going on this week, what are the challenges that you might face, and they help you get a game plan, help you set those goals. And then I feel excited that I'm going back to say, hey, I did it. And that's been really helpful.
They say that we only have so much bandwidth every day to make decisions. And so very often, like you're talking about, you're managing things at home, you're managing things at your work. And then when it comes time to actually managing decisions for you, that's probably why a lot of us just get lazy at the end of the night. And it's like, well, I don't want to make any more decisions. And so potato chips it is. That's just what it's going to be. So yes, the idea of them just tell me what to do and I'll do it. Don't leave me with the really difficult position of looking around thinking, what choice am I supposed to make right now?
That's right. Yep, that's the best part.
Okay, now again, you're at the beginning of your Livea journey, and so usually, again, I'm sure we'll check in with you again down the line. But for those folks who are out there, a lot of people who have heard about Livea and they've never made that commitment. What has it been like so far, adapting Livea into your lifestyle?
That part has been so much easier than I anticipated. As you mentioned, I work as well as being home with the kids. There are things that are important to me. I still want to be able to have family dinners with my family. And you have a mix here of both on-the-go pre-made foods and foods that you're eating that you're making yourself. And so I love that because then there's this great flexibility. If I'm running to a basketball game, I grab something and I go. If I'm having a work dinner that's being prepared for me, I can actually plan that I'm going to eat that as one of my regular meals and figure out how to do that. So I have felt like this was such an easy thing that I could implement into my life that has taken me by surprise because it is so manageable. Like I said, for people who are on the go and also those who love to cook, you still get to cook.
All right, final question for the many My Talk listeners, for everyone out there who's thought about Livea, because they've heard about Livea and maybe they've done a little bit of research, but they're still sitting on the sidelines. And again, you're at the beginning of your journey, but still, what would you say to the person that was you a month or two ago, thinking
Sure.
maybe that seems kind of interesting, but I don't know if I want to commit the time and energy to learning more? What's your encouragement to them?
My encouragement would be that you should just take those steps, take those first steps. They feel overwhelming, but these coaches, they're not searching for perfection. That is one of my favorite things. I can come in there with a fail, and I don't have to be. Sometimes we wait until we are ready and we feel like all the things are in alignment and we can start. But they are there to help you through. No, we want to help you through all the ins and outs of every day. So go ahead, take that start, make that jump, and know that they're going to help you through it. You don't have to wait until everything's perfect. I started during the holidays. Just get in there and go instead of waiting until the new year. It was like, no, we're going to help you through that. So just take the leap, go for it. And we'll get skinny together.
What do you have to lose except all that weight?
All that weight.
Okay, that was great. Now let me see something. Okay, I'm gonna